real, very authentic. You'll find that sometimes I say things, maybe I'll throw in a swear word or whatever, but you'll never have to guess what I'm thinking. I wanted to talk about life with purpose and a vision. You know, a lot of us are so busy, like crazy busy. We work full-time jobs, we have another job, maybe we have a business of our own on top of a job, families, work, friends, you know, trying to manage all of it. And if you want to live a life with purpose and a vision, we have to slow down and listen to what's going on in the world, in whatever you think is talking to you. And in order to do that, in order to paint that picture of what you want for your life or what I want in my life, we cannot be running around like crazy people doing this and that and chasing and, you know, not getting us where we want to go. You walk around and, you know, remember as kids you would jump across the cracks to, you know, so you didn't break your mama's back? Well, it's kind of the same thing. You know, you're walking along, and I could easily, when you're walking on a smooth path and then you go up a couple inches and then it just like, you could trip over it, right? You could trip over it. You see signs out there. I mean, it was just an epiphany. All of these things were showing up. There were signs that one said no outlet. And, you know, in life, we can choose to not go down that road, right? We can choose to stay out of there because it says no outlet, right? But so it's really not going anywhere. I mean, you know you're gonna have to turn around and come back if you go that way. But some of us, there's this little part like, I kind of want to go check it out, right? I want to go see what that's all about. What is down that outlet? And while I know I'm going to have to turn around, or it might not be a good place to end up, I'm coming back and I'm going to get back on my path, right? But some of us want to go down and check it out anyway. And we do. And we see things that maybe we wouldn't have seen before. So you can look ahead and you can just see what's ahead of you. You can veer off to the left, veer off to the right. As we're walking through life and we're seeing things, whether it's in our personal life or maybe we're having a hard time seeing where we're to be going because we're not slowing down. If you're not taking the time, if you're not slowing down, you're not going to be able to have those thoughts or visions of what you see in your life or what the universe or God is telling you or your faith is telling you. We can take the easier path and it might be safer, it might be better for us. If we have like, you know, health issues that maybe we can't go up those higher hills or the steeper ones. But so you get to choose. We all get to choose. Do you go to the smoother path that's safer, healthier for you? If you can't physically do a certain thing or just in life in general, do you go to the smooth path? Do you take the harder climb? Sometimes we are forced to take that hard climb and we don't want to take that hard climb, right? We want a smooth sailing path, like come on God, or come on universe, like stop throwing me these hard trails. But you know what? Your body gets stronger, your mind gets stronger, your tenacity and your willpower get a lot stronger by taking the harder paths. They won't be shown to you if you are so busy doing this and that and all these things. So, and sometimes we can't. Sometimes we don't have the time. You're just walking along, right? You're just living life. And then all of a sudden, something knocks you down or some critter comes along and drags you down and tries to chew on you and do all the crap. And it looks really disgusting. It looks terrible because now you have, I mean, it's not just looks, it feels gross too, right? You have this garbage. It's just laying there. And now what do I do with this? Am I supposed to pick it up? How the heck do I pick it up? It's heavy. It's disgusting. Like, I mean, life can be really icky. And how do you get out of that place? I really wanted to talk about the vision and the purpose for your day. So, you know, you don't know unless you're out there doing things and living life and creating whatever goal you have, whether it's your health, your fitness, your eating habits. Maybe you need to do more self-care things, like whatever, if it's going for a massage or doing whatever it is that you feel you need to do. Life, we can sit around and wait for it to happen, or we can get out there and make as much as we can happen and let the universe just tell us what to do. I think that we put so much stress and pressure on ourselves. Like, we think so hard about what our next step is, where we're going, what tomorrow looks like, what's going to be like in 5 years. And while it's great to have goals, we need to be grateful for where we are right now, value that, work towards what you're working for, and make whatever it is happen that way. Sometimes we need rain to wipe that garbage out. We need rain to make things grow, because sometimes it's dry and sometimes it's not. So what are you listening to? And when you get into your head, because right here, I always talk about the 6 inches between your ears. When you get into that head right here, this garbage in your brain, what are we telling ourselves? If we're not creating some sort of vision and purpose, we just continue to get by. So what we put into our mind is huge. What we're telling ourselves is huge. And if we don't know how to shift those negative thoughts into positive things, we need to figure out how to. And it's nice to have an accountability partner. Life will continue to happen. We're going to keep walking the path, right? We're going to keep going down the road, whatever path that looks like. Maybe you don't like to be outside, but maybe you do something else as a path. You're going to keep walking that path, and things will keep happening. And it's amazing how much better you feel, or I can't say for you, but I can speak for myself and for people that I've worked with, for some of my people that I've mentored. When you become more confident in who you are, more belief in yourself, more positive mindset and gratitude, and learning how to do those things and resetting some of those negative thoughts, and they're going to happen all the time. The world is mean sometimes, and when things are going great, it's good, but things get hard. And even if it's just in the little things, it's nice to know how to shift those mindsets. And sometimes it takes a little bit, but sometimes it can happen just like that. So what are you saying? What are you visioning for your future, for your today? I talked about, we don't necessarily need to know what's going to happen in the future, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. But today, we are here. Value where you are. Work for what you want in your life, in yourself. We as women put ourselves back here so often. So what is it that you want with your health, your fitness, your energy? Do you have that purpose that you feel inside of you, or has that been buried with whatever, intentionally or unintentionally? If we don't have that vision, we just lack, and it's not a good place to be emotionally, physically, because if we allow those feelings and the things to get in the way of our vision, or the time, if we're spending so much time doing the things that aren't taking us forward, we're not going to get to the vision and the purpose that we want in our life. Telling ourselves things that we're telling ourselves, we need to change those things. If they're great all the time, sometimes it's go time, right? Our lives are busy. And, today has been really busy for me. The weekend, I got a little bit of downtime, but starting today, again, life gets really busy. We all have a little bit of downtime on the weekends, and then, boom, life hits. So enjoy the time when you do have relaxing time, but also when you are really busy, ask yourself, are the things that you're doing that are busying your life the things that are going to take you where you want to go as a person? This isn't about, yes, if you want to increase your income and do the things, set your goals, your business goals, your professional goals, your health goals, but it's also about who you want to be as a woman, as a strong, woman moving forward in your life every day, getting up in the morning and having a sense of peace, a sense of purpose, even if it's not like wild on fire out there, it's in here and it's in that gut of yours. It's just like right there. Find out where that is and go for it. Sometimes we have a vision for our life, right? And then sometimes we get knocked down like really hard. Okay, so that happens, and you know what? It's okay. We get back up stronger. We all have things that we're dealing with, but I have learned in the last 6 years to come from hell and back multiple times years ago. And now when I'm going through something, and we all are, right? At some point in our life. But I can be a voice for other people. I can take our pain and fill it with purpose. And that's part of why I became a coach.